to the show with our guest, who's a friend of the house, Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. He'll be speaking about his upcoming event tagged the Business Sustainability Summit 2024. Welcome, Dr. Emmanuel, to our show.
Thank you very much. So let me welcome Amaka Fresh. Welcome to our
He said
show.
Amaka Fresh.
Yes, so
He's the fresh one.
welcome to our show.
Yes, so
And then it's nice to be here. I'm missing Miriam.
Yes,
Why
so
now? This rain.
the rain just shut down
God will
everybody.
help us with our road.
Yeah.
And then let me also thank everyone.
Yeah.
I was here on the 15th of May to talk about my birthday promo.
Yes.
And it was very successful. A lot of people patronized us. So we want to thank everyone that took advantage of that. Some people completed their payments immediately. We've done allocation for all of them already. And this is the last month. You know, I gave them 90
that's
days.
true.
Yeah, so all of you that
Those
have not finished
that are owing, what happens to them?
they will pay this month. The month has just started. Miracles are happening.
Yes.
So those that have not completed payment, this is your last month. And the ones you pay, by next month, we should be able to allocate everyone. Okay. Many people are still asking they want, but it's not one, it's sold out. But if you want Abuja, Abuja is still on. You can still get few plots in Abuja. So today I'm here on behalf of the Billionaires Conclave. You know, I'm the global president of the Billionaires Conclave, which is a global network of high net worth individuals, families, and organizations under my mentorship. And every year after COVID, we realized that a lot of companies just couldn't survive COVID. So we realized that we needed to put something in place to help people build for sustainability. Because many times we are building and we don't know what life is going to bring. But there are a lot of companies that still survive. How were they able to survive? So we started in 2022, the Business Sustainability Summit, which comes up every September. The purpose is to be able to help business people and leaders of organizations be able to know what to put in place to build for sustainability. Yeah. And over the years, we've had amazing times. And the first year in 2022, we had Tara Feladro-Toye, and then we have Nnamdi Ezugbo from Slot. They've built businesses for over 25 years. So I brought them in to share in the last 25 years and how did you survive COVID. And then last year, we brought people in the entertainment and media sector. Mariah was one of our speakers last year in the conference because your view was 10. I've been able to keep it going. And then AY, the comedian, built an amazing brand. He was there. So this year, we're going to be having leadership people because we want to look into how to build, you know, a business that will go beyond you. A business that will go beyond 50 years, beyond 100 years. So the event is coming up on Friday, the 27th of September. This year, 2024, at the Sheraton Hotel. It's a all-day event, and we're going to be having Nii Adesanya. He's a leadership person that's done amazingly well in the space of leadership, teaching how to build centenary businesses. And we're going to be bringing all the way from Abuja, Linus Okorie, an amazing leadership guru that's also raised a lot of leaders, because we want to deal with leadership issues from their own perspective. Because, see, everything rises and falls on leadership. If that business organization is going to succeed, you have to steer the ship. And then I'll be dealing with the systems issue, the back-end issue that will help businesses to be able to succeed. So 3 of us will be speaking at that event. So it's 8 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. And then there is a residential aspect of it because we have members from all over the world. So people come in to be a part of our event. So for those that want to come in for the day event, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., it's just 500,000 naira. Really? For you to be a part of that. And that money covers for the event itself, the conference material, refreshment, and buffet lunch. It's going to be an amazing time for anyone. And then for those that want to do the residential aspect, it's 750,000. So you have to now stay in the hotel on Friday night. So for those people, we're going to have a group coaching session in the night. So there'll be an evening session for residential people only and buffet dinner. Then in the morning on Saturday, before they go again, we normally have an hangout so that those that want to see me one-on-one, we can be able to help them out. But the reason why I'm here, as usual, is to give our people normal discounts.
That's what we're waiting for. After all the English are speaking, where's the discount?
So for those that want to come for the residential aspect, instead of 750,000, you pay just 500,000 if you pay between now and the 10th of August. So you have about 5 weeks now to plan for that. Then for those that want to be a part of the full day event, instead of 500,000, just pay 300,000 naira if you pay between now and 10th of August, so that we'll be sure that you are in, and then we'll be able to go from there. So it's going to be an amazing time.
Fantastic. So, I mean, I know that one of the things you've said all in the past is that when policies change, that it takes about 18 months or so for it to stabilize, and many people are confused about how the economy today is going to affect their businesses. So it's been about a year now this government came in. What do you think businesses should expect to get from how to lead in this difficult time of our economy? Do you think?
Now, leading in challenging times for a leader is all about you going back to the basics. Most of the time when you are in business, you start out offering products and services, and you know who your target market is, and you are pushing. But as your businesses begin to grow, sometimes you begin to go into things that are not really your business.
Yeah.
You begin to bring things on board that are not really your core issue.
Yeah.
So what leaders need to begin to do is go back to your core business.
Yeah.
It's like somebody, maybe in an airline business now. Airline is not for entertainment. Airline is not a restaurant. It's to move people safely from point A to point B. And I remember consulting for one of the airlines in those days. And we said, look, remove food, remove entertainment, strip it down. And they brought down their ticket and they were able to survive. So all leaders need to know is when you are in turbulent times, you need to make the tough decisions. And then you need to go back to basics. Why do we exist? You remember banks at the point were selling recharge card, selling cable. Yes. What is your business with that? Do your code. At the point in time, telecom industry were selling handsets. What's your business with selling handsets? Sell airtime. Let other people sell. And so that's what leaders should begin to do. And there are many other things that they need to do that we're going to be unveiling as they come for this event. Yeah.
So a follow-up to the question she asked, you talked about leaders, people building businesses that last beyond them. So now let's talk about innovation. How do you guarantee that the businesses that you build, that there will be people that will be innovative enough to like stay in line with the businesses? There are no guarantees, right? Now,
one of the reasons why businesses don't transcend the life of the founder is because the first generation is mostly a generating generation. The second generation ends up becoming a maintenance generation. They operate business with maintenance mindset. The third generation becomes an entitlement generation. And that's why it doesn't go. So if you are starting a business as a pioneer, you start with a pioneering student, you do the grind, you push and push. But because you are pushing, you now begin to say, I don't want my children to suffer what I've suffered. So before you know it, they have a better life. When they come, I don't want what daddy has built to be destroyed. So they end up doing business with maintenance mindset. You can't build a sustainable business with survival mentality. You can't build a sustainable business with maintenance mentality. You have to build it with sustainability mentality. So that second generation must maintain what the first generation has done while innovating and pioneering new things. So no season must there be no pioneer. Every season must have pioneer. So you are maintaining what daddy has done. We are now finding out this product is a good product, but we are no more in the same season. So how do I take this product to reach out to this? So the message or the product may be the same, but the method will now be different. Then by the time the third generation is coming, you do the same. Even though they are enjoying life, they fly this, they fly that, they enjoy that, they should realize that this thing we are handing over to you, you don't only maintain it, you now take it to your own generation. And that's the way it goes. That's how you build sustainably. It's a sustainability mindset.
So back to the events, you mentioned Dr. Linus Okore and one other person.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
I just a little bit about the personalities because they know.
Now,
I have met Dr. Linus Okore.
Yeah, Nia Adesoya is an amazing leadership guru. Is in charge of Fifth Gear Consulting. He's been able to do an amazing work for many decades. As a matter of fact, I've known him for well over 20 years, and he started doing a lot of stuff, building young leaders on campuses, going around the country, working with the telecom industry when they came, making sure that they empower people. And then now he's doing a lot of work building captains of industry and helping them to put systems and structures in place to build for sustainability. He runs a massive leadership conference where leaders from all over the world are helped. And then Linus Okore is in charge of guidance of the nation, Gothni in Abuja. He's done amazingly well, raising exceptional leaders in the public sector, in the political sector, in the entrepreneurial space, presently building the Leadership University that will probably be one of the most amazing, memorial for our nation. So these two people have done well in leadership. I wanted us to focus this time around on the leader.
Yeah.
Because the leader matters a lot. So let me bring this leadership guys.
Leaders also need mentorship. So some people will be saying, look, if I come for this event, and after, can I be mentored afterwards? So after I've listened to these people, can I be part of your family where we can now be a community or the ones
that's what it's all about. Because one of the things, why people ask me, why did you start the Billionaires Conclave, the mentorship stuff? It's because as I began to grow, I realized that I didn't have people that could counsel me anymore. All the rich people, you can't reach them. So I'm like, okay, if I face this with who I am, the question now is, there are people also going through this. that need to. So I said, okay, let me make myself available. That's why I started the Billionaires Conclave. You'll be amazed that a lot of people are doing massive turnover, but they don't even know how they got there. Some of them, opportunity just met with preparation, money came, they have money, they are confused. Some of them don't even know how to manage the money because they don't know the difference between turnover and profits. The fact that you are doing a massive turnover does not mean it's your money. And before you know it, they are buying private jet, they are going business class, they are buying car on other people's money, only to wake up one day and discover that things are shit. Some of them don't know how marriage affects business. So they are making money, but they are losing their marriage. They are losing their health. They don't know how to balance up, and that's why we did that. So everyone that will come, we have an opportunity to now become a part of the Billionaires Conclave. For instance, this meeting now is part of our Billionaires Conclave package. It's free for all members. So the members of the Billionaires Conclave are not paying. They are coming fully residential. So if you become a member, by next year now, you have 2 events free. The 2 days, one we do in March, and the one in September is free for all our members. Once you're a member, this is what we are doing to help them. We'll just open it up to outsiders to come and join. So call the numbers on the screen, 0809 144 7423. 0809 144 7423. And so all those numbers, you can screen, just take a picture of the number, call any of them. If you call, you're not getting through, send a text, they will call you back. Take advantage of the discount because instead of 500, you're paying 300,000. And once you pay between now and the 10th of August, you're good to go. Another thing we can do is it's not really about money, it's just to be sure for planning purpose. So if you don't even have the 300, I say, okay, I'm registering for the 300 one, or this is 100, or this 150. So that, but whatever you pay as deposit is not refundable. So that, not that you will now pay 100. You say you couldn't make it, we should refund, but we know the refund money. So don't pay if you know you are not coming, don't, so that because we'll have planned and paid. We can't go and collect refund from many things. So that's the way. This one I'm here now, I can't collect. If I paid you, I can't refund. So you can pay instrumentally, but once you make a deposit, you are locked in.
Okay, so we're looking forward to that September. So I know we know you have a lot of plans around the world. Could you give us a sneak peek of what you're doing, or you can tell us?
You know, I just got back from Australia, so now I've completed. I get back from Australia about 2 weeks ago. So with that, I've completed the entire continent now. Every continent of the world. Australia was the only one I've not done for.
Wow.
I was supposed to go there in 2020, and then COVID came. So now I've completed. So by the end of the month, we're off for the second half of the North American tour. So we're going to be in Atlanta, we're going to be in Maryland, we're going to be in Tampa, Florida, we're going to be in Chicago, we're going to be in Houston, we're going to be, then we'll go to Canada, do Toronto. So we'll do all that. Then this month, we're going to Cameroon. So next week, I'm off to Cameroon. So if you're in Douala, I'll be there next week for the conference, School of Money, absolutely free. And then all of you in North America, I'm coming. Absolutely free. Atlanta, free. Maryland, free. Chicago, free. Houston, free. Toronto, free. It's free School of Money. Just come and learn. Let's empower people.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me.
Since your money hasn't quickly finished, you have 1 more minute. So you have to tell us again.
So the program again is the Business Sustainability Summit 2024. The date is Friday, the 27th of September 2024. The venue is the Sheraton Hotel in Ikeja, Lagos. You have 2 options. The non-residential, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. All the sessions will be done between that 8 to 5. And then you'll be able to enjoy that. So instead of paying 500,000, if you pay between now and the 10th of August, pay 300,000, you have 40% discount, which is your view people. So make sure you plug in. And then if you are coming for the residential aspect, then we'll now have a special session in the night. So it's an open coaching session with me. We have dinner together. We'll do open coaching. You can ask questions. We can do all stuff. Then you sleep in the hotel for Friday night. Then on Saturday morning, we'll still have a hangout where you can meet me one-on-one before you check out by 12 and return to wherever you are coming from. Then you have an opportunity to join us in the Billionaires Conclave. Don't miss it. It's always an amazing time. And register on time because we have limited slots. We can only accommodate 100 people. Our members alone are, our members that are coming are already 42. We're there, so we're already at 70-something. I just have 30 people left. So it's
all right. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure always having you.
Thanks for having me.
That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, continue our hot topics. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.